First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So, to begin this message, and then I'm just going to pull some general messages. Okay, so somebody has definitely walked away from some type of situation. Okay, and it's caused you to feel more energetic. You're also feeling more passionate about life, honestly, with this Knight of Wands energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Clarify this Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're definitely standing in your divine power. You are aware of the power that you carry. Okay, and the situation you walked away from, it was definitely a test of your faith. Alright, somebody wanted you to be like financially dependent upon them. And it seems as though, yeah, like you definitely are realizing that this individual pretty much, you know, they did not deserve all the love that you gave them. This individual was very low vibrational, and it seems as though at first you were kind of like ignoring the red flags. Yeah, this individual had a lot of red flags, and you know, you kind of ignored it because you know you're trying to show that you were being resilient and you were just hoping for the best, and it didn't work out. With this Temperance card, it definitely could be a Sagittarius that you could have been very passionate about, or you know, you have gained a lot of patience from dealing with that situation, but it's like as soon as you started like standing up for yourself, yeah, it brought you in a very abundant type of energy. And then it seems as though someone thought that you had like an abundance of patience for them, as to where you were gonna like deal with their bullshit forever, and you're not doing it anymore because you were seeking to find balance in your home life, and you realized that you know this person was disrupting the peace that you were trying to obtain. And now you're standing in this confidence energy at this time, as to where you're passionate about yourself, your life, the things that you care for, and you're also very attractive at this time. And then it's like you're also able to be like more social, so maybe you kind of like cut yourself off like from individuals. Yeah, and it was due to like being very disappointed in the past, you know, and now you're coming up as a star, as to where you're so goal oriented, and then it's like you're goal oriented, going towards your dreams and your desires, because you can feel that these things are going to come true. Like you're very inspired. Yeah, and you're also like letting go of, you know, the pain and the hurts from the past. You know, there was someone that definitely, they were very reckless when it came to you, and they were also reckless when it came to their own things. And, you know, you left it behind. You definitely let it go. You're definitely transitioning from one part of your life to the next. Okay, you're transitioning from feeling this bitterness. You're transitioning from feeling like you are collapsing with, you know, these deep wounds that you're having. You're definitely healing your energy. And now you realize you have so much choices, you have so many opportunities, and you see this person standing right there like, this is this individual. They're watching your cups be full, and they're realizing that they're no longer a part of it. What else? Yeah, this individual has a tower moment. Like they were trying to inflict some type of pain upon you, as to where you would feel very chaotic, honestly. Somebody was really trying to mess with your head, and you walking away from it definitely saved you from a world of hurt. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, this ending needed to happen. It caused you to transform, and you've learned the lesson that you needed to learn by dealing with this karmic individual, and that is why you are now getting new opportunities. And these opportunities are coming in the form of your success. These opportunities are coming in the form of unions and bonds. And it's literally through the choices that you've made, okay? You're definitely on the right side of karma. And the Most High is going to show you, and the Most High is already showing you, but the Most High is going to show you more and more and more, why it was the best thing for you to walk away from these chaotic energies. You gave a lot to somebody, and it's like they casted a lot of illusions. This individual lied about, their struggles. They lied about, when they were exhausted. This individual is coming off as like an energy vampire, as to where now you're not dealing with that shit no more. Oh, that's too much. What's coming in, Holy Spirit? Yeah, so what's coming in for you is a lot of celebrations, okay? What's coming in is you could be traveling soon, or you could just be having like a lot of situations come up that will be very unified, okay? It's definitely a lot of teamwork going on. So you're being called to, make sure that you're remaining in control of your emotions, remaining grounded, and also saving up your money, okay? You definitely have something coming up, like you're definitely celebrating, heavy on the celebration, okay? I'm seeing somebody really having a good time. Yeah, and it's like these individuals that were trying to have some type of rivalry with you, like they were committed to just being a op, you feel me? And now they're really yeah, they're really feeling it now because they're struggling. And somebody also could be feeling isolated, but it's like a different type of isolation. This isn't like hermit mode. This is like somebody is cut off from the same individuals that they teamed up with to affect you negatively in some way. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, like somebody definitely has the people around them thinking about, the decisions that they made, especially when it comes to individuals that teamed up to come against you. Now it's not really a team. Now is this person being pushed to the side because individuals are realizing that they are a karmic individual and they only go through bad shit or experience negative things or negative emotions when they're around this person. So somebody is definitely being seen for who they are. Yeah, and it's like they're feeling sorrowful now because they're realizing that, you have a lot of long-term success, you have a lot of stability, you definitely have a strong foundation, like you pretty much have like everything that they wish that you didn't have, that was their goal, and you're definitely moving forward, okay? This individual is also feeling very heartbroken at this time. They're feeling very heartbroken. Meanwhile, you're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying the work that you're doing. You're realizing that you're working smarter, not harder. You're definitely moving in the right direction. You have a lot of good things coming your way, and you have a lot of support from the divine, and it's mainly because you have remained innocent, like with these attacks that were coming your way, and you set clear boundaries with these individuals, and they're definitely feeling it. Oh, this card was stuck behind here. Yeah, somebody is stuck, okay? They are in a stalemate, and it has to do, they're in a stalemate. Pretty much a lot of their karma is through them trying to attack, like, your womb space. So I could be talking to someone that's a parent, or I could be talking to someone that, like, you were focused on nurturing yourself, and then somebody just wanted to disturb that, okay? This is a very disruptive type of energy, and you walking away, it led to you, regaining that compassion. You started to really heal yourself, and you are starting to experience feelings of joy. Clarify this Ace of Cups, Holy Spirit. Yeah, and it's like you're very defensive, and then it's like you're maintaining these boundaries because you're not you're not participating in any like negative behaviors to the point where you're not letting anything affect your peace. You're not letting anything potentially affect these blessings that are to come in for you. Somebody is also protecting their finances at this time. Yeah, and your intuition is definitely showing you that, you're getting closer and closer to receiving the love that you really do desire. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. You're definitely going to be having, like, a lot of fun. And it's going to be, like, that good fun. And it's through these decisions that you're making. So you're definitely on the right path. Do not doubt yourself, okay? You definitely have gone through a breakthrough. And this was fated, okay? This Wheel of Fortune is definitely turning in your favor. Okay, you have a lot of good fortune that is coming your way. And it's because you remained kind and compassionate. So expect someone to come towards you being kind, being compassionate, being loving. You know, you also are to expect someone to come towards you that is going to like nurture any creative endeavors that you have. Somebody definitely wants to work with you. Okay, this individual is like, I'm coming. Somebody definitely sees you as very accomplished and very determined, and it's like someone is definitely feeling some type of way, like somebody is feeling powerless, and like they're kind of stuck in like a victim mentality because they know that they were wrong, they know that they're going through karma for like the shit that they did. And it was a rapid change. Like you probably felt like your healing journey just was like, you know, inching along. And someone is, it's like 1 second they look at you and you're one way, and then they look at you the next minute and you're another way. And they're like, yo, they're like, what is this? And you know, that's what they get for being a damn hater, because they watching you harder than they watching themselves. Like they need to be worried about their future and what they got coming in. Yeah, and now they're feeling depressed because they did miss an opportunity to have this stability, this security, this prosperity, this abundance with you. And that's, you know, that's just what they get. And they're like, someone also like probably walked away from you to walk towards a new beginning with someone else, and they're learning that this individual is a fraud. Like somebody met their counterpart, but it's like in a karmic way. Like yeah, like somebody definitely did you wrong, they did you dirty, and they didn't realize how amazing you were until they met somebody that was just like them. So they're now feeling a type of way. Yeah, and this is their judgment. Like the divine has definitely called judgment, and you know, the divine judgment that is happening on your behalf is gonna come in the form of these celebrations with these shared individuals. Okay, so the spread just literally went in a circle. So I'm just gonna end it right here. You know, you definitely could be feeling like a very renewed energy. Okay, and it's mainly because you have remained self-confident as you are, you know, navigating through any things that might, you know, come in your path to like trip you up a little bit. Okay? Yeah, you're remaining grounded with this Empress card, okay? So make sure that you are continuing to ground yourself, okay? Make sure that you're continuing to love yourself first and foremost, okay? Even if you are feeling, you know, you're feeling a renewed type of energy, you're feeling, you know, more energetic and things of that nature, even in that state, okay, you are still being called to ground your energy, okay? So you're still going to do your positive affirmations, you're going to dance, you're going to practice gratitude, you're going to walk barefoot on grass, sand, or soil, practice meditation, practice yoga. These are things that you're going to integrate into your daily life to where it's like you don't have to be like, okay, I got to ground my energy. No, it's because everything around you is grounding you in some type of way to where you're going to remain balanced and it's going to be a flow. Okay, it's not going to be a let me add this to my to-do list to do this. And that's not to say that's wrong. Okay? Because, you know, sometimes, you know, you got to do stuff like that. But if you add these grounding techniques to your daily routine, soon it's going to be something that's naturally happening to you. So you won't have those moments where you're feeling overwhelmed and you're like, oh, I need to ground my energy. It's going to be, you know, it's just going to all coincide. Okay, what I'm seeing is, you know, that picture of like the recycle thing, and it's like an arrow. Yeah, it's like an arrow and it goes in a circle. Like that's how the cycle is turning for you. And it's moving in a positive direction. You just make sure that you're remaining grounded for real. Alright, somebody definitely might be trying to attack your throat chakra in some type of way, and it's because they're feeling very burnt out. And the reason why they're feeling burnt out is because they put so much energy into trying to affect you in your life, and none of it is working, so they definitely are feeling like a failure. But it is what it is. What you're going to do is continue to be honest and authentic. Continue to speak your truth, okay? Expect to have a lot of harmony with others. Expect to expect this communication to really come in naturally as to where you're not going to have to force anything. Okay, so This was definitely a really good reading. If this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.